You think you got a good deal, PSG? 80 million euros. Hakimi to PSG, done deal. 80 million. The words that are coming out of my mouth. 80 million. And Chelsea fans are upset. What is wrong with you? Let's get into this video. Welcome to the Kavkas View, bradoki. A lot of you are going to be downbeat, but today I'm going to give you guys a reason to be upbeat, alright? We've got 4 major stories for you guys. One linking Raphael Varane to Stamford Bridge, and how Chelsea are basically in the running, and purely because Varane wants to. And I'm going to tell you how likely that is. Then there's the Lewandowski being a backup for Erling Haaland. We'll discuss the story from Christian Folk. And finally, we'll talk about Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore's getting a loan to a very exciting Premier League club, and I'm looking forward to that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll break it down. We'll see what he needs to do to break into the Chelsea team. But before we get started, Hakimi, pick PSG. Mad. But before we get started, do a brother a favor. On a day like this, consolation, hit that like button. Help someone out, you know what I mean? Evidently, our right-hand side is not getting the services of Hakimi, but help us out. Hit the like button and let me know in the comments below, like, does it bother you that much? Like, on a level, does it actually bother you that we're not getting Hakimi? Alright, so I've been reporting this story for a while now. I've been looking around the sources and telling you guys that Chelsea were interested in Hakimi. Fabrizio Romano reports Chelsea have never put in a bid, but they've only spoken to agents about the possibility of putting X amount of money in and a player's involved. And the reality is PSG blew Chelsea out the park because they just wanted the player more. The player had no reservations about joining PSG, and at the same time, he didn't mind coming to Chelsea. But the reality is, and the fact of the matter is, he's going to be joining PSG because Di Marzio is a very reliable when it comes to Italian news, and he's openly come out and said that Hakimi to PSG, done deal, 80 million euros. People, 80 million euros. Let that sink in. 80 million euros. This deal was never worth it. This deal was never worth it. Take him. There is no way I am spending 80 million euros for a right wing back. This deal should never be. You know what? The only thing we did was help Inter Milan out. We literally helped Inter Milan out. We went into a bidding war that we had no intention of winning. We never placed a bid, and we let him just raise the money. At the end of the day, right, he's not worth that money. I don't think he is. And I never understood the logic of getting a right wing back. I tried to explain to you guys. Like, I don't like having 3 at the back. So for me, this is a win-win. Am I right to be disappointed? No. The only thing that annoys me is another club got the upper hand on us. That's the only thing I care about. Otherwise, bruh, we dodged the bullet in my opinion. I don't want to be wedded to this 4-3-3 formation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, the reality is, when one door closes, another one opens. In this case, we slammed that door because 80 million was never getting paid for Hakimi. I'll let you know right now. If Chelsea wanted him, Hakimi would have been a Chelsea player. Chelsea move rigorously in the transfer window. A lot of you are gonna try to blame Marina. That's not the case. Varane will be leaving Real Madrid. His people have told Real Madrid that, listen, big man, I'm not interested in re-signing. We got 12 months left on the deal. We want out. This is good. This is important, and this is very, very important. Christian Folk is reporting this. For me, Chelsea need to go get him now. Big clubs act in big ways. They make big moves, they go in. You want the man, go get him. Do not lose out to Manchester United. Let Man United go get Ramos. Let them get the old man. We want the young player who's going to be here for the next few years. Rudiger, Varane sounds great to me. Thiago Silva, Varane sounds fantastic to me. I've got no problem with that defense. I will be so happy the hands that we're in. Guehi comes through the ranks. Mbiwa comes through the ranks. I think that's how. And the Dutch centre-half comes through the ranks. He is class, by the way. I need to learn how to pronounce his name. I need to hear a commentator say it, then it'll get stuck in my head. He hasn't played for Chelsea. But one day when the commentator says his name, I'll learn. But all jokes aside, yeah, Varane is leaving Real Madrid. There's an opening. He's an elite, world-class defender. I don't want to hear he needs someone to hold his hand, because it is nonsense. You do not play for Real Madrid when you need someone to hold your hand. You do not win 5 Champions Leagues when you need someone to hold your hand. You don't win a World Cup. You don't get to the Euro final. You do not start for France if you need someone to hold your hand. And please, who? Ramos or Umtiti? Both of them are hotheads. They ain't holding no one's hands. I'm telling you right now, we need to be realistic in this. He is good enough for Chelsea. On to more stories some stories I just don't believe. I don't believe it. I'm telling you now, right? I don't believe these stories. There's a story about Lewandowski coming to Chelsea and the source is reliable, but do I have to trust it? I don't believe it. Look, Robert Lewandowski is going to cost too much money. Robert Lewandowski is too good of a player to be leaving Bayern Munich at this age because Bayern won't be letting him go. They'll give him the deal. He's there to break records. Why is Robert Lewandowski going to come to the Premier League at this age? Because he's got nothing left to prove in world football. He is dominant. He's got Champions League to his name. He is a dominant player. The reality is apparently Chelsea have him on their shortlist. Listen, we have a lot of people on our shortlist. The target is Erling Haaland. Splash the bag on Erling Haaland. Go get the player. If we can't get him, try get him next year. No need to sign other players. I get Lewandowski's world class. I really do. I understand. But at the same time, we have to respect the fact that we can't be signing him this summer and next summer go get Haaland because what happens to Lewandowski? I don't want it. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, if that's the case, don't do it. Just don't do it. Because we rather not have a striker play guy, have us number 9, and then build in and around him. Go get a Jadon Sancho. Go invest. You just scout and see. Or, here's about it, go get Haaland. Mbappe's available. Like, well, he's not available, but he's got 12 months left on his deal. Go persuade him to join. Like, go do something. Don't need to go for the same tried and tested names. Like, Lewandowski, we're not signing him. It's a waste of time. Don't try even structure this deal. It's not going to work. Bayern will be asking for 150 million. Like, and you're not paying that sum. 80 million. You're not paying that sum for what? A 35-year-old? Come on, man. Behave yourselves. Enough is enough. Don't do it. On to more entertaining news and more interesting news. Billy Gilmore looks like he's going out to the Canaries. It looks like he's going to Norwich, and I like this for him. From what I remember of Norwich, from not last season, the season before, same manager, same structure. They played very good passing standard of football, and it was very exciting. It was quick. It was energetic. Like, it was very proper football, I like to call it. You know, teams that are expansive football. And proper football's rude. Expansive football. So them taking Billy Gilmore there is a great thing because they've got a good manager there. He will put the right ethics into him that Chelsea carry. It's a German manager as well who plays a similar style of football to Thomas Tuchel, which is important. So Billy will get a lot of game time. He'll be in the Premier League, good exposure. And the key thing here is Billy will learn to play a great level of football and come back to Chelsea, or play a great level of football and get a bigger fee for Chelsea. The more Premier League games he gets under his belt, the better he looks, the better it's going to be for Chelsea. Chelsea literally have a 40 to 50 million pound asset at their hands right now. And the reality is, for me, he's the replacement for Jorginho. He is the replacement for Jorginho when Jorginho leaves next summer. He needs to stay at the club. Billy Gilmore, go on loan, play and come back. This kid has got super talent, great passing range. He's decent across the ground, low center of gravity. He's good in the tackle, proper tough kid, you know. For someone so small, really tough, really fierce. I like to call him Scrappy Doo. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like Scrappy Doo. He's very technically gifted. Like, he's an impressive player. So for me, the loan can be only good for him. Norwich, fantastic. Send him out there, let him play. And gives me another team to track, you know. Whenever our players get loaned anywhere in the Premier League, I'm like, how did Billy get on today? Like, Ruben was really disappointing me this year, man. I kept looking up at Fulham, and Fulham lost. But I think it'll be good for him. I think he needs to play. That's the main. This was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot enjoyed it. Like I said, hit the like button. We're so close to 10K. Like, literally, we're sneaking up there. And the final run is almost beginning. So, peace out. I'm out. Bye.